Coronavirus are a large family of viruses that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, various coronavirus are known to cause respiratory infections that can range from the common cold to more serious illnesses such as Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. The most recently discovered coronavirus caused the coronavirus disease COVID-18, and prevent COVID is necessary. Wash your hands thoroughly and often. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Cover your mouth wide and bend elbow or a handkerchief. If a handkerchief is used, it should be discarded immediately after use and hand washings. Keep a distance of at least 1 meter from other people. Quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID-18 away from others. Quarantine helps prevent a spread of diseases that can occur before a person knows they are sick or if they are infected by the virus with unfailing symptoms. People in quarantine should stay home, separate themselves from others, monitor their heart, and follow direction from the state or local health department.
Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, various coronaviruses are known to cause respiratory infections and common cold to more serious illnesses such as Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. SARS, the most recent coronavirus SARS, cause coronavirus disease COVID-19. To prevent COVID, it is necessary wash your hands often. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Cover your mouth with a band, elbow, and handkerchief. In a handkerchief is used to scared immediately after used in hand washes. Keep your distance at least a meter from other people. And quarantine is used to keep someone who might have in a handkerchief is used to scared immediately after used in hand washes. Keep your distance at least a meter from other people. And quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID-19 away from others. Quarantine helps prevent of disease and contact before a person know they're sick and they are infected with the virus without feeling symptoms. People in quarantine should stay at home, separate themselves from others, monitor their health, and follow direction from the state or local health department.
Coronavirus are a large family of viruses that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, various coronavirus are known to cause respiratory infections that can range from the common cold to more serious illness, such as Middle East respiratory syndrome, that is called MERS, and severe acute respiratory syndrome, that is called SARS. The most recently discovered coronavirus caused the coronavirus disease COVID-19. And some instructions to prevent COVID says that it is necessary to wash your hands and keep it washing thoroughly and often. And you have to avoid touching your eyes, your nose, your mouth, or all of your face. And if a handkerchief is already used by you or by another person, you should be discarded immediately, and you have to wash your hands after use it. And the most important instruction, that is social instruction, and is that you have to keep a distance at at least 1 meter from another people or another persons. Quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID 19 away from others. And as we already know, people in quarantine should stay home. They have to separate themselves from the others, from the society, from the other people. They have to monitor their health, and is importantly to follow directions from their state or local health department.
Hello, the topic is coronavirus. Are a large family of viruses that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, coronavirus are known to cause respiratory infections that can range from the common cold to more serious illnesses such as middle age, respiratory syndrome, and severe acute respiratory. The most recently discovered coronavirus caused the coronavirus. This caused COVID-19. To prevent COVID, it is necessary wash your hands thoroughly and often, avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Cover your mouth with a bent elbow or handkerchief. If a handkerchief is used, it should be discarded immediately after use and wash your hands. Keep a distance of at least 1 meter for the other people. Quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID-19 away from the others. Quarantine helps prevent spread of disease that can occur before a person now they are sick or if they are infected with the virus with harmful symptoms. People in quarantine should stay home, spare them feeling symptoms, um, spare themselves from the other people, monitor themselves, and follow directions for their state or local health department.
Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, various coronaviruses are known to cause respiratory infections that can range from the common cold to more serious illnesses such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, called MERS, and severe acute respiratory syndrome called SARS. The most recently discovered coronavirus causes the coronavirus disease COVID-19. To prevent COVID, it is necessary to wash your hands truly and often, avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Cover your mouth with a bent elbow or a handkerchief. If a handkerchief is used, it should be discarded immediately after use and again wash your hands. Keep a distance at least of 1 meter from other people. The quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID-19 away from others. Quarantine helps prevent the spread of disease that can occur before a person knows they are sick or if they are infected with the virus without feeling symptoms. People in quarantine should stay at home, separate themselves from others, monitoring their health, and follow directions from their state or local health department.
Coronavirus is a large family of viruses
that can cause disease in both animals and humans. In humans, various coronavirus are known to cause respiratory infections that can range from the common cold to more serious illness such as Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. The most recently discovered coronavirus causes the coronavirus disease, COVID-19. Prevent COVID, it is necessary to you need to wash your hands thoroughly and often, and avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. So also you need to cover your mouth with a bent elbow or a handkerchief. If a handkerchief is used, it should be discarded immediately after use and hands washed. Keep a distance of at least 1 meter or 2 meters from other people. And in quarantine is used to keep someone who might have been exposed to COVID-19 and away from others. So quarantine helps prevent a spread of disease that can occur before a person knows they are sick or if they are infected with the virus without feeling symptoms. Mm, People in quarantine should stay home and separate themselves from others, and also monitor their health and follow all the directives